for a pen.
All right, so congratulations and welcome aboard, Cathy. It's so good to meet you here in QVA. We are so lucky that you have considered us to be part of your business. So I've mentioned in the chat that this will be a group interview. So we have Anne, Manolyn, Christine, and Leslie that you can get to know today. But before we get started, Cathy, is it okay if you introduce a bit of yourself and your business background before we get started? Thank you.
Sure. Okay, so my name's Cathy Shepherd and I live in New Zealand and I have a business. We have five staff members at the moment, and we're also supported by some local VAs, but we are needing much more support. So, which is why we have come to you. My business is about empowering people, leaders, and teams. So we grow people in businesses and in the education space as well. Everything that we do is about changing people's lives, helping them to be able to do better in the roles that they're doing and to be able to get on better with other people. You're probably getting used to my New Zealand accent by now, which is different from the Australian and different from the American accent. And sometimes we speak very fast. So if I'm speaking too fast for you, please let me know. So we run a mixture of team workshops and coaching programs. So we do a lot of one-on-one coaching, but also a lot of team workshops, helping business teams to be able to communicate better and to be able to understand where each other is coming from so that you get better results. Because when we understand that communication, we have fewer challenges, I should say, in our communication. We use lots of different profiling tools, everything DISC and the Genius suite of programs as well. And we also run programs with teachers, Credible Years suite of programs. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit about what we're doing. And basically we're about changing the world through empowering people.
Wow, you have an amazing niche, Cathy.
Some other very important things is that we have five core values for the business, and they are respect, valuing all people, authenticity, being ourselves, not pretending to be anything that we're not, integrity, doing what we say we're going to do, and also striving for excellence, that we're always wanting to grow, to get better, to improve, to make sure that what we're doing is world class.
Wow, that's amazing, Cathy. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Let's have our angels introduce themselves to Cathy, and then feel free to ask follow-up questions along the way, okay? So we should,
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's start first with, we lost Christine. Let's start first with Manolyn. Thank you, sis.
Hi everyone. Hi, Cathy.
Hi there, Manolyn.
Yes. Hi. I hope this is not too late to greet you Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Well, anyway, my name is Manolyn, 32 years old. I've been working as a general virtual assistant for over 2 years now. I am focusing on social media management and lead generation. So I actually have a meaningful experience as an executive assistant. Actually, my first job as a freelancer is a personal assistant to an NFL player from Los Angeles, and I worked for him for 2 years. So I am very used to managing emails, calendars, and meetings. Also, I am his senior virtual assistant. So before, he trusted me to delegate some tasks to the team. So when he is not around, so it's like managing a small team. So, and of course, I have a varied experience as a social media manager for different coaches, like a fitness coach and mindset coach. So sharing valuable content, engaging with the target audience, and responding to the DMs also. And I have a piece of knowledge of Canva, doing some basic graphic designs for the content. And I visited your profile, and I really love your advocacy for quality education and improving communication skills and handling conflict positively to empower people. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to working with you, Kat, and let's put our ideas together. And I'm excited to learn new things with you along the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Manolyn. Your turn, Sis Anne.
Hi, Cathy. Good afternoon. My name is Anne, and I have been a virtual assistant for about 4 years now. and I mainly handled as an executive assistant for most of my clients. But when I started working, I worked as a customer support representative and then transitioned over as a virtual assistant. So I have been handling different kinds of niche, like appointment setting, social media management, property management, um, social media manager, lead generation, and I have handled different kinds of clients as well, like real estate, insurance, healthcare professionals, coaches. I have handled like a life coach before, from USA, and I have been handling their social media, their clients, like client onboarding as well, making sure that we reach out to clients who um, wanted to join their webinar, and also following up for them as well. And also I have been handling different needs for the past 4 years that might be helpful for your business. So I also do work related and personal related tasks to my clients as an executive assistant. Like for example, booking flights for you, searching for an available hotels if you wanted to go out of town. And yeah, just let me know whatever task you want me to do. If in case there are some tasks that I do not know, or there are some tools that I need to understand as well, I will let you know. And regarding tools, I have been using Canva for graphics. I have been using CRMs as well, like a lot of them. And I have also been sending out newsletters or email marketing using ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Sendinblue. And yeah, there's lots and lots of um, equipments or tools that I have used before. So yeah, just let me know what you need help with.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wonderful.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, who's next?
Okay, I think yeah, thank you, Sis Anne. Your turn now, Christine.
So, hi, Cathy. Let me
Hi.
introduce myself. I am Christine Joy Senas. I took a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in mathematics. I work as a virtual assistant for a year and a customer service for 6 months. And I manage social media platforms, including TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. And also lead generation, appointment setup, content production are all involved to qualify
Okay.
leads for a quality as for sales skill with prospects. And I am also specialized in helping business attract and qualify potential customers. And I've tried managing before a Facebook group, which has more than, I think, 20,000 members, where I was the moderator of the group, and also how to make an appointment via Messenger or in Facebook, LinkedIn, and other social media platforms. And I can do project management, data entry, setting up appointments via DM and phone. And I also like using Canva to edit some posts so that the images and videos look elegant and sophisticated, as well as the video editing in CapCut by creating reels in Instagram and TikTok, which is a trend. And moreover, I also know how to create events in Facebook and do challenges in which I would invite our potential clients by joining Facebook groups that related to our niche. And yeah, I also know how to use content schedulers like Buffer and Hootsuite to schedule some postings. And I've also tried using ActiveCampaign or AC for email marketing. And I know how to use Google Calendar to schedule some appointments. And lastly, I know how to use Eventbrite and Zoom. That's all for me, Cathy.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Christine. That's great. Wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Christine. All right, let's go with Leslie, last but not the least. Thank you, Sis.
Hello, Kathy. Good morning. It's nice meeting you. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you, Leslie. It's lovely to meet you too.
Thank you. Okay. So that is good to know. So yeah, for my full name. So my name is Leslie Andicario, but if it's too long, you can call me L.
So I'm currently 24 years old and I am from Davao City, Philippines. So honestly, I do not have an experience with being an executive assistant, like working remotely. However, I have an experience in working in an institution wherein I worked as a college instructor and a senior high school instructor as well. So during my time with them, I was able to practice or do the tasks that you require. Just like I've learned how to do a basic inbox management since I work closely with the administrative, and also calendar management because we are having our classes through online platform, preferably Teams at that time. So we really need to have our calendar in order. And also, since I work closely with the administrative, I also set their appointments through the calendars. Since I'm also in the tourism department at that time, so I am really involved with the events that are happening outside and inside the school. Other than that, my duties also includes events management. Since again, I'm from the tourism department, so I am in charge with the emails that is going through our school, and I'm also in charge with seeking for people who are going to join our events. And other than that, I also do minutes of the meeting since I work closely with our academic head and our administrative. So I do lots of admin tasks. And other than that, I also have an experience as an appointment setter, wherein more or most of our clients are from Australia and from New Zealand as well. So I am like accustomed to your accent and to the things that people from NZ do, and I'm also like familiar with all the, I mean not all, but I'm familiar with the words that are used by you. So yeah, I guess I will be able to communicate with you properly then. And also I do believe with what you are providing, since again I have an experience with working as an instructor, so I'm really positive into a good work culture, and of course to provide a safe environment for all of the workers, for all of the teams as well. So that's it for me, Cathy.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Wow, you have given me a difficult choice.
I've given you the best, Cathy.
I can see that. You all have such varied backgrounds, and you all have so many skills that we would be able to bring to the role of working with us, with our team, which is fantastic. So I think some of the things that I want to know about is, how do you show initiative? Like, I'm not somebody who, because of my disc style, because of the way that I work, I'm somebody that moves quite quickly and has lots of ideas in my head. And I want to be able to work collaboratively with people to be able to say, okay, I'm thinking about this. What would the tasks be from this? Rather than me just being able to send you a list of please do this, please do this, please do this, please do this. It may be better to be able to have that meeting first off and say, these are the things, and being able to create your own task list from that. How would you feel about that sort of way of working?
Well, I have to be proactive, and I have to find opportunities to improvement, of course. Since we have a lot of resources right now, we have Google's, we have Yahoo, so it's not really an issue for me. So yeah, I have to voice my ideas. I have to be proactive to our team and improve the system, procedures, and policies to improve our team.
Yeah. That's a very, very key point, actually, Manilyn. The policies and the procedures and things like that, because systems thinking is not my strength. I
Yeah,
need somebody to
definitely.
be able to back me up with those
Yeah.
systems and to be able to document things as we
Mhm.
go. So if we create a system, to be able to make sure
Yeah.
that that system is documented behind the scenes and then
Yeah.
followed.
We
I
have
need
to make a
somebody.
standard operations procedure, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Any other thoughts on that from anyone else?
Well, my previous client before gives me bunch of ideas. Like she does have ideas, but she doesn't know where to start. So what I do is I gave her some suggestions.
Yep.
I hear her out first and then gave her suggestions what we could, we can do better. And also making sure that asking her what is the top priority for this, what is
Yep.
the medium priority for this, and what's the least. In that way, we can make sure to do the urgent ones, and then we can um, do it step by step. I have also been creating SOP documents before, both video and document type. In that way, we can be able to make sure that if we do not understand what we do on the SOPs under document, we can show it out. We can show it out to you via video, like using Loom or Zoom recording.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, Christine, Leslie.
Yeah, for me, I guess aside from being proactive and maximizing all of your resources, I guess you also need someone who is dependable and someone who has a strong accountability as well. Because with that, since you've mentioned that there are some parts wherein they are not your strengths. So there will be lots of opinions as well. And if there are lots of opinions, there are a lot of ideas, there will be lots of trial and errors. So you need someone who is accountable to everything, because in trial and errors, of course, not everything works. So we really
Mhm.
need to look for an idea, or we really need to look for something that will work in your company. So I guess you need someone that is accountable and dependable, other than, of course, maximizing all of their resources.
Mm. Yes, very,
For
very
me,
true.
Cathy, yes, proactive is good. And also we need to use our resources like Google and other technology, and also be an organized person. And also for me, I have a collaboration with my siblings and cousins, where uh, they are also virtual assistants here in Quantum. And after that, I'll share it on the team. That's all for
Right.
me, Cathy.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, I have another question, and I'm just trying to think of what it is, and that is that for me, it's very important that as team members, going back to the values, you've got the respect, the valuing all people, the authenticity, integrity, and striving for excellence, that we are looking for ways to improve and being able to bring our points of view into the team. So I will always share the big picture of where we are heading as an organization and why. And I want everybody in the team to be able to contribute towards those things. I firmly believe that by having everybody's input, we will be able to get better results, that we will be able to understand where more people are coming from, and then be able to provide better products and better service in order to do that. So how comfortable do you feel about bringing your ideas in, even if you think it might be something I disagree with?
Okay. I will be sharing my idea with this one as well. So in a workplace, there will be some things that you wouldn't agree with your team. That is why we are calling it collaboration.
Yeah.
Because we are sharing our ideas, we are sharing our insights, we are sharing where we are good at.
Yes.
So that is why we need to use trial and errors as well. That is why we need to learn a lot of things. We need to try a lot of things, even if it sometimes your team members might not say yes to it, or sometimes you, as our boss, might not say yes to it, might not agree about it, then that is why we are collaborating. Because if we are not agreeing into something, that means that we are communicating. That
Yeah.
means that we are looking for ways. We are
Yeah.
interested to look for ways, and we are looking for something that is effective.
Mm,
Yes,
mm,
that's it.
Good. Good.
Well,
Thank you. Nice
yeah.
answer. Nice
Well,
answer. Okay.
expressing our thoughts at work is a great way to improve the overall atmosphere at our company, and it can seem a bit overwhelming at times, but we have to be confident and let's have a teamwork, because that is all that matters, a teamwork. Let's have meeting, let's collaborate, let's be clear to all, and expressing our thoughts, doubts, and opinions is an important part of any team, right? So it's a good way to express ourselves by being concise and communicating well, and keep it brief, but make sure to explain our thoughts and clearly to avoid any confusion to everyone.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, wonderful answer. Thank you. 2 wonderful answers. Anybody
Yeah,
else?
so for me, when I was working with clients, there are times that they don't know what to do, and also with the team. So if there is any idea that I can provide or give them, I do show like a portfolio or on how to do it, or what it might looks like after. In that way, we can be able to ensure that they will see the outcome or the possible outcome of that kind of idea that I am trying to show them. Also, making sure that you hear out other opinions as well. If they disagree or agree to your opinion, that would be great as well. In that way, if there are disagreements, you can explain to them, but also while explaining, you also need to be respectful to your colleagues, because they also wanted to make sure that what you are suggesting is would be beneficial to your to the task or to the work that is related to your suggestion. Also making sure that everyone understands what you're trying to say, because if not, then even if your suggestion is beautiful or it might be helpful for your colleagues or for the community, it might not be able, or you might not be able to introduce it fully to them because you don't know how to explain and let them understand how it works. So I think communication, respect, and also being friendly to your colleague would be the 3 main part of being in a team, because without those, you cannot express yourself, you cannot show how you work, you cannot show how great ideas you have in yourself that you could share with them.
Yeah, wonderful. Another wonderful answer. Okay, over to you, Christine.
So for me, Cathy, so in my experience, there are always rejections, but I don't take them personally, because rejection in sales just means that your product wasn't what the prospect required. So it's important to start by building a strong rapport with the leads and identifying their pain points. We can then determine whether or not they require our service based on their pain points. And it's important to understand their problems in order to determine whether we are the right one to help them. And also, we should think positive. And also, collaboration is a good idea to us, especially in the business. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, fantastic. That thing about building the firm rapport, that is absolutely important, building those relationships, and that's everything that our business is about. So yeah, it's all about relationships and being able to make them stronger and bringing those different things in. The next question that I have is around learning, because we use several different tools as part of our business. So we use things like Everything Disc, we use the 5 behaviors of a cohesive team, we use Wealth Dynamics, Talent Dynamics, and the stuff that we teach, we need to be willing to live as a team. Okay, and so we need to learn about the products, be able to use them within our work. And we're using several of the different platforms. There's new platforms that we need to learn how to use as part of the team. So posting not only on Facebook, but also posting on Genius U, for example. And so there will be more systems learning. How do people feel about learning about new tools and using them in your work with us as a team? I can promise you lots of learning.
Well, learning is fun. So I have been using different kinds of tools for the past 4 years, and I can say I have been beneficial to some of my clients as well. They don't have to train me hard on some of the tools. And I guess I have filled out yesterday the Genius link that you sent on the group chat. So
Right. What did you
yeah,
get?
Dynamo.
Oh, awesome. Dynamo, brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you, Anne.
Well, it helps us to be flexible and by consistently educating ourselves and trying new things, we are capable of change and growth, of course, which keeps us open to new opportunities in our lives.
Yeah, wonderful. And what did you get, Madeline, in terms of yesterday's test?
That's Dynamo also.
You've got Dynamo also? Brilliant. Okay, who's next?
Sorry. Okay, so I guess learning a tool is really important when joining in a workplace, especially I would honestly say that I don't have an experience with a tool that you're currently using. However, I believe that I am adaptable since I've been into multiple industries already, and these industries always use different tools. So, what I feel about it is that, yeah, it is fun because everything is a learning experience. Also, because I learn more if I work on it. If
Yes.
if I try it, I learn more rather than rather than listening to videos or listening to tutorials. You learn more when you are doing it yourself. So I guess learning tools is just a fun experience, and I believe that even though you don't have any experience about it, if you get to try it, if you get to experience it yourself, you will get to learn it eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're right. Totally. Thank you. And Leslie, what did you get from yesterday's test? Leslie, what did you get from yesterday's test?
Sorry?
Leslie, what did you get from yesterday's test? We've had Anne Dynamo, Madeline Dynamo. What did you have from yesterday's test?
Oh, with the Dynamo, well, there are lots of things going on in there, but I believe that I will be able to get through it. I believe that I will be able to do a lot of tasks with it. I will be able to learn a lot of things with it. If I will be given a chance to be a part of your team, then I will get to learn more about it.
Leslie, I'm asking about the test that you did yesterday, the one that we sent through the link for that Anne and Madeline did.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
Cathy. I think
Did
she
you
was
do that
not
test?
able to do the test yet. I
Oh,
just
brilliant.
added her this morning or
Okay.
name.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay.
Sorry.
So thank you. Thank you for that. So that joy is yet to come. Okay, Christine, please tell me more a little bit about that one.
So for me, Cathy, so learning tools and technology enable us to develop effective self-directed learning skills. So we are able to identify what we need to learn and find these online resources and apply the information and the problem at hand, and we can evaluate our resultant feedback. So I can say that my previous experience are sufficient, and based on what I've said, I've been a virtual assistant for a year and have assisted several clients. So I'm confident that I can help you grow your business on various social media platforms, and I can share some ideas with you because I want us to collaborate. And
Wonderful.
suggestions if necessary, and I will treat your business as
Her connection is cutting in and out.
It is. It is. Your connection was just cutting out there, Christine. And so you can grow the business using the social media platforms and so on. And did you manage to do the test from yesterday?
I'm sorry.
Did you manage to do the test from yesterday?
Yeah, so in my previous client, I managed different social media.
Sorry, the test that Cathy sent on the chat, I resend it again. If you have not taken it yet, please do it now. This test, the genius
You
test.
mean the take test? I already take the test. I'll send it to you after the call.
So what
Okay,
did you get?
what did you get?
Wait, I just
Okay.
it's from Cathy.
The results are sent on the email.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not looking for a particular style. Okay, this is not a pass or fail on this. It's literally like, who are you? It's just the first bit of information about who you are. I, by the way, am Blaze in this particular test. So I work a lot with people, and I have a strong dynamo behind me as well. And the other two styles are the tempo and the steel. So did you find it?
I just did it, sorry.
What did you get, Leslie?
So I got Dynamo Genius.
Dynamo, excellent. So we've got 3 dynamos. And Christine?
For me, I got a dynamo also.
Excellent. So we have 4 dynamos. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think that's all the questions that I've got, because I know we've also run out of time. So yeah.
Okay. No worries. Well, thank you so much, Cathy. Before we wrap up the call, I'd like to turn the table. Let's ask our VAs if they have questions for you.
Yeah.
Anyone have questions?
Oh, hi, Cathy. What are your goals within 6 months from now?
Within 6 months, within 12
Yes.
months from now, I want to double our
Okay.
business. Within 12 months from now, I want to double the business.
Okay, that's great.
Double the
That's great to
business
hear.
revenue.
Yeah.
So, and then we also want to we're launching a leadership mastermind. We want to take the awards that we have, the Culture Excellence Awards Global, in September. And we want to create a new online tool through the GeniusU platform, so that we can, as a lead magnet, if you like, for culture excellence for businesses. So to partner with GeniusU worldwide in that culture excellence space, and to create the tests that will lead into that. So there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work.
Yeah. Are you doing free workshops?
We don't do free workshops anymore. No, we do. We have had webinars. We will do. We do Q&As and that sort of thing. But we haven't done free workshops for a while. When COVID came out, we did a lot, but we didn't get very much. We didn't get any sort of very little engagement.
So aren't you interested with doing some free workshops online?
Yes, if it fits the pattern, yes, we are looking at doing some, interested in doing free workshops online. It's a case of what we need and what we're hearing from our clients. Yeah.
Okay.
So definitely, I love talking with people and doing workshops. Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Who else have a question?
I have a question. Just in case, Miss Cathy, that you chose one of us to be a part of your team, I'm just curious to know what do you want us to achieve on the first week of working with you?
To show me that you're willing to learn, I think, because my business has a big learning curve, and I want somebody to be able to work with me, and to be able to relieve the sense of frustration that I feel when things are not getting done. I want to be able to have trust in my VA that they have got my back, and that we can work together to grow this business. Yeah, that you can help to take some of the ideas out of my head and be able to say, yes, I can do this, we can do that this way, and this is how we can do it. Yeah. And the other thing is that I'm not a coach, I'm building a business. So I have a marketing director and I have 3 facilitators that also run programs. So we feed work to those people there. So I'm not just a single coach business, and I'm wanting to be able to grow the number of facilitators that we have and take the business global, which goes back to Manilyn's question as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, who else? Are you all good? Okay, I think they're all good, Cathy. Well, thank you so much
Okay,
for
thank
your
you.
time. Of course, the next step is for you to announce who you wanted to work with. And I wonder if you are able to choose now, or would you like to sleep on it before you decide?
Love to be able to come back to you in about 20 minutes time.
Okay, that's
But,
perfect.
yeah.
All right, just feel free to tag the name of the VA on the chat, please, whoever you've chosen, and then we will schedule our onboarding call.
Yeah. It's actually a really, really hard decision. It's really, really hard because every single one of you have got really good skills that I know would be great. And the other thing is that I know that we will be wanting more VAs soon. Okay, as I was talking with somebody last week. Actually, I am going to make the decision now. And please, can I have Manilyn join my team? And I'm sorry with the rest of you, but Manilyn, I'd really love to have you join my team. And
Yeah, thank you.
Any of you would have been brilliant. But I will go for Manilyn as number 1.
Thank you, Cathy. Thank you so
cool.
much.
Congratulations. Well, other VAs, you don't have to worry. We have a lot of clients lined up for interview, so they should get your own clients soon. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
And also line up for the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck, guys. Thank you for your time. Let's have a chat on the group chat.
Okay.
Recording.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thank you,
much.
Cathy.
Thank you,
Have a
everyone.
great day.
Thank you.